friends, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome. For today's video, I'm going to be closing out my paycheck budget number 2 of September. I have already gone over all of my expenses for the week. That was a previous video. If you missed it, pause this, go check it out, watch that video, and then come back and see how I use that information to close out my paycheck budget. All right, still here? Did you come back? Okay, let's go ahead and start transferring information from my expense tracker to my paycheck budget worksheet here. And we'll get the actual totals here, we'll close everything out. And we'll see if we have any extra money to stuff into my mini savings challenges. Okay, so right here under fixed expenses, every single week I transfer money from my main account to a secondary checking account where I keep all of the money I'm stashing away for next month's bills. And so the plan was to budget $750 for that. As you can see here on my little expense tracker, I did indeed transfer $750 as anticipated. So that was accurate. I'm actually going to do a little bit of shuffling here. I'm right-handed. It's a lot easier if I'm writing on the right side, so we're just going to do a little switcheroo. And I love having these worksheets punched like this and put into this disc bound system. It works out great to just be able to pull things out, rearrange things, make everything work. If you're not familiar, these worksheets that I'm using are my own creation. I do have them available as printable downloads on my Etsy shop, which I will link down below if you're interested. This is the pattern for September. I'm calling it Moody Floral. I think it's very beautiful, very fitting for this time of year. You can also get access to my printable budget worksheets if you join my channel membership at the tiers that have budget in the title, so my budget buddies or my budget besties. You get a little bit of a discount if you join the membership versus buying on Etsy, but all of that information is down below. If you just click the links, do some research, figure out what would work best for you and your budget and your life. I appreciate your support in advance. Thank you. All right, so this fixed expenses section was $750 just as anticipated. Let's now go down here to my variable expenses. This is the area of my budget that I have the most control over. My bills are my bills. You know, I can try to lower like my electric bill by turning off lights or whatever, but really the most flexibility comes from how much I spend on these variable things: groceries, eating out, and spending. This week, I did a pretty okay job sticking to my budget. For groceries, I budgeted $300. The amount that I spent was $268.93. So under budget there. Eating out was a little tiny bit over. I budgeted $150. I spent $154.45. Never like to be over budget, but if you gotta be over budget, it's best to do it by just a few dollars, and that is what I did. Definitely more than made up for that with coming in under in groceries, and I was also under in spending. Oh, I messed this up. Why did I write 1111 in spending? Definitely spent more than 1111. That means all of my totals are off. I must have been very distracted while I was filming this expense tracker. So let's go back and fix that. If you watched that video and you pointed out my mistake, I appreciate it. At the time of filming this, I haven't uploaded that video yet, but I am certain everyone in the comment section was screaming at me. So the actual amount I spent in spending was $35.11. So let's go ahead and plug that in here. And let's fix these totals really quick. So overall, we're just gonna pretend like I didn't totally mess that up. Whoopsie. I actually spent $1408.49 total, and for variable That's eating out, groceries, and spending. $35.11. I actually spent $458.49, which is the total that's going to go here. $458.49 total in these variable categories, where I only budgeted $500. So that leaves me a difference of $41.51 to work with. So that brings me up here to this sinking fund section. So every week I budget $200 to go into my savings challenges. You would have already seen me stuff that $200 in a previous video. You can see here, I did indeed do the 200. But whenever I find myself with a little bit of extra money left over from this variable category, I like to stuff that into my savings challenges as well, because I would much rather see that money go into savings than have it be more money that I spend on variable. Like, I could easily roll it over and use it for groceries next week, or I could stick it in my wallet to spend on my next shopping trip, but I'd much rather see it go to my goals. So since I came $41.51 under budget this past week in my variables, I'm gonna stick 40 of those dollars into my savings challenges. You will see me stuff that $40 into my mini savings challenges at the end of this video, so stay tuned. For now, let's just do the math. We know that $240 is going to savings rather than just $200. I always like to see this actual number be a little bit higher than what I budgeted, so that's great news. So the income that I started out this paycheck budget with, by the way, up here, was $1,600 as anticipated. That's how much I kind of set aside to make this budget happen. Fixed expenses were $750 as anticipated. Variable, $458.49. Sinking funds, $240. Still nothing in extra debt. We are still credit card debt free. So let's do the math. We'll take that $1,600 we started with, subtract out the $750 for our fixed expenses, the $458.49 in variable expenses, the $240 in savings. That leaves us with $151.51 in our buffer. So a little tiny bit more than what we originally planned. We originally planned for $150. What do I do with this buffer, you might be asking? This money sits in my account all month in case I go over budget one week. It's definitely not out of the realm of possibility for me to go over budget. I do it all the time. So I like to have a little bit of money in my account to act as a little bit of a buffer or a cushion. If at the end of the week that money is still there and I haven't had to use it, I put it into my long-term savings. So every week when I get paid, I take money right off the top of mine and my husband's paycheck to put into that long-term savings account. And then also at the end of the month, anything I have left over from my paycheck budgets, that goes into long-term savings as well. This money here that you heard me talk about in sinking funds, my savings challenges, is for short-term savings. And that's what we're gonna work on next. I'm gonna pull this $40 out of my bank and we're gonna stuff that money into my short-term savings mini challenges. So I will be right back with that. All right, my friends, so here we have it, my mini savings challenge binder that has all of my mini savings challenges and the money I've collected so far, plus the $40 that's gonna go into these this week. So let me go ahead and count this up. I do have mostly ones with just a couple fives here. And let's count this. 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, $40 here. That is what we had left over, so that is what's going into These funds, I'm gonna go ahead and pull these guys out. If you are not familiar, you've never seen me work with my mini savings challenges, I have 6 challenges here that have pretty low goal amounts. This one, for example, is $40, and I keep the goal amounts low because I want these to be relatively quick wins. So every week when I have money left over from my paycheck budget, I use it in this way. I set up my 6 challenges. I have a little 6-sided dice and my dice tower. I set everything up, I roll the dice, and whatever number the dice lands on, that challenge gets 2 bills. And because I have the 5s there, sometimes these challenges get a little bit of a spicy bonus, which just makes the whole process go that much quicker. I'm just gonna go ahead and get these set up and do my rolling, and then we'll talk about the challenges, what they are, who they're from, as I'm kind of filling in my trackers and putting the cash in. So, total of 6 challenges all set up here. Let me just make sure that I'm in frame. Zoom you guys out just a touch so you can see everything. How's that? Sorry about the glare from these challenge envelopes, but we're just gonna kind of go with it. I've got my cash here. I definitely want to mix these 5s in so they're not all going to the same place. So I'm just going to kind of tuck the 5s in here at random for a little random spicy bonus. And we will just get to rolling. All right, challenge 4. So they're set up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 4 is going to get 2 bills. And this is just a fun way to make it a little bit random, a little bit more fun. Number 3 got that spicy 5, super exciting. Number 2, all of the money from these savings challenges, when I finish a challenge, goes towards my sinking funds. Whatever sinking fund needs a little bit of extra money, that's where the money goes. And that just helps me have a little bit more control over which fund gets what, because a lot of times I'm just playing games and it's kind of random. This uses a randomizer, so it's still random, but it gives me a little bit of freedom with which funds get which. All right, let's see if we can roll a 1 so that everybody gets a little something. Oh, number 3. If at the end I get to the point where 1 hasn't gotten any money, I'll probably cheat and throw some extra money there, or throw some of this money there, because I like all of my challenges to get a little love. This is number 4. Wait, that was 5, wasn't it? See, even when I number them and get them all set up, sometimes I make mistakes. There's 5, and that got the spicy 5. 6. All right, we got 1, 2, 3, $4 left. Come on. 1. Nope. All right, that's 5. Let's see if I can roll the 1. If not, these are going into 1 anyway. Nope. All right, I'm cheating. There we go. That is everything. Everybody got a little bit of love, even though I had to kind of force it. Let's go ahead and count and see what went into these challenges. Okay, starting with challenge 1, which we know got $2, and only cause I cheated. It's a shame because this one is really close to being finished. I was hoping to be able to finish it today, but alas, that did not happen. It got 2, and actually we don't even have a 2 left, so I'm just gonna color half of this 4 to make it work. That means we only need $3 left to finish this challenge. Unfortunately, we were not able to finish it today, but let's go ahead and count and see how much we have total in this challenge. We've got 10, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37. So yeah, just 3 away from the $40 goal here. This particular savings challenge is from my friend Marlene over at Snow Gardener 307. It's a mini challenge she had on her little Hello June card from her June channel membership. I am a member of her channel. Highly recommend her budget videos. If you like mine, you will definitely like hers. So go ahead and check her out if you have not yet done so. So that is challenge 1, just a few dollars away from finishing that one. Moving on to challenge number 2, another Snow Gardener challenge. This one got $1, $2, $3, $4. So we're gonna go ahead and color in these 2 down here, 2, 4. And that means in this little mini roll and save challenge, which I believe also came from her channel membership, it did. Or it might have come with one of my orders. I don't know. I always like to use the freebies or like the minis that I can download and print myself from people for my mini challenges. Because like I said, I like to keep the amounts kind of low so that they're relatively quick wins and we're not like working on these mini challenges for months and months, since we're not using a ton of money to stuff these each week. All right, so in total, this one has 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, $17. We still have a ways to go with this guy. So that is challenge number 2. All right, challenge number 3 comes from Candy over at Stuff and Budget. It is this adorable little unicorn challenge. And we only needed $3 to finish this one today, and it looks like we did get that plus some. So we are going to be able to finish this one today and have money left over for another challenge, which is so exciting. So this one needs $3. So let's do 1, 2, 3, and that means $5, $6, $7 we have left over. So that means this challenge got a total of 10 today, which is super awesome. So this $5, $6, $7, I'm gonna just set aside. Typically what I do when I have money left over is I just put it into the new challenge that I put here, but I might use some of this money to finish some of these other challenges today. I'm doing all kinds of cheating today, but they're my challenges. I can do what I want. For now, let's go ahead and color in these last 3. 1, 2, 3, and I am going to go ahead and ring my bell for the Ding 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 challenge, which I finally, you guys, remembered to print and bring out the envelope. So here is my Ding 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 envelope. If you are not familiar with this challenge, it is from Donna, powered by creativity. It says, when a bell rings in the savings and budgeting community, that means a savings challenge is fully funded. So every time I finish a challenge, I ring the bell and I add $1 to this Ding 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 envelope. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take one of these dollars to fund the Ding 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 envelope. Again, it's my money, they're my challenges. I can do it any way I want. So that's going in there. I'm just gonna sit this off to the side in case I need it again. These $3 are going in here, and this should be a total of $28. Now, it is not unusual for me to make mistakes, so hopefully there's actually 28 here. 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, $28. So I'm just gonna get this paper clipped together and I'm gonna set this off to the side. At the end of the month, all of my finished savings challenges will get allocated to my sinking funds. So you will see this again at the end of the month. All right, so we will set this aside. Total of $28, and now I need a new challenge for number 3. So in the back of my binder, I have all kinds of extra challenges. So let's find a new one to plug in here for challenge 3. Should we do another one of Candy's little stuff and budget ones? Another one of these unicorn ones? Why not? But let's go ahead and make all of these $2 to make it real easy. Sometimes I will roll for the amounts here. Other times I'll just kind of put in whatever I feel like. That's the great thing about these mini challenges. You can do them any way you want. These particular ones with the unicorns came from Candy's Etsy shop, which I will have linked below. And now we are all set up for next week, where we will start fresh with this one. Like I said, usually this extra cash would go in here, but I think instead I'm going to use this and I'm going to go back to challenge 1 and we're going to finish that off. Because like I said, it's my challenges. I can do what I want. So let's pull 1 back in here. So we needed $3. So I'm going to make some change here. Oops. Trying to ring that bell ahead of time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stick this 5 in here, and it needed 3 more. So I'm just gonna go ahead, color this in. Helps if you take it out and don't try to color the envelope. So even though I cheated a little tiny bit, you guys tell me, you think this is massively cheating, or are you okay with this little scam here? I finished another challenge. Woohoo! Okay. So let's get the $3 in here. 1, 2, 3. This should now be a total of 40. 10, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. Uh-oh, hold on. Let me try this again. 10, 20, 25, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, all right, 40. Oh no, there's that dollar. Look at that. Okay, $40. So we have finished this challenge. We already rang the bell. Let's go ahead and get another dollar into the ding 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 envelope. 2 challenges finished today. So exciting. All right, and I need another paper clip. And that will get set off to the side until the end of the month as well. And now we need a new challenge for here. Let's do this Simply the Zest $40 savings challenge from Beauty Mom Budgets. It's a new shop to me I just discovered recently, and this will be a great challenge for challenge number 1, and we'll start this one next week as well. All right, let's get back to where we were with challenge number 4, which is a roll the dice savings challenge from One Frugal Introvert. This one has a little bit of a higher goal of $105, and we are adding $1, 2, 3, $4 today. So we'll just color in this 4, and we'll see what we have in total. This challenge so far has 20, 30, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47. So, oops, look, I'm leaving money behind. 48. So we're still not quite halfway there with this challenge. This one's going to take a little bit longer, but that's okay. We got some really quick wins. We got some slower wins, but they're all wins. Eventually, this money will all go to my savings challenges. All right, challenge number 5 is another Snow Gardener 307 challenge, which is almost done. So we have one, oh, this one got a 5. We're going to have extra money here as well. 5, 6, 7, oh, look, this one got 2 5s. 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, $16. And how many did we need? 2, 3, $4. All right, so we are gonna finish this challenge as well with $4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna set this bonus money off to the side and see where we can plug that in. Let's go ahead and get these colored. So $2 for this little roll and save here, and then $1 for each of the cherry duos here. And we need a green to color in the stem and the leaves. So, oh my gosh, you guys, another challenge finished. Yes. Pull in my ding 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 envelope, grab another one of these ones, making good use of this extra money, which is good because then I don't have to try to figure out where to take it from my budget. Since these ding 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 and this ding 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 challenge happens so infrequently and so kind of randomly, it's hard to plan ahead for that. So using the extra money here is a good way to make sure I'm not shorting myself later. All right, so this should be a total of $30 if I just counted that right. So we've got 10, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. All right, another challenge complete. That's our third one today, you guys. Isn't it funny how we work on these for weeks and weeks and they all kind of finish up right around the same time? Granted, these definitely had a little help from me, kind of cheating the system. So we need yet another new challenge. All right, let's do this Queen Bee one from Kimmy's Budgets. I think I've already done one challenge like this from her. It's her little bee printable. In total, this will save $30. I'm not gonna quite start this today, at least not yet. Maybe with some of this extra money, once I kind of finish everything up here, we'll go back and add some money to these funds that didn't get any. Okay, challenge number 6 is this one from One Frugal Introvert. It saves a total of $83. It's getting $4 today. It's so funny to me that the challenges with higher numbers just got like real low amounts, whereas those smaller challenges got all the 5s. So $4, so we'll add 2, 3, 4. All right, and that means this challenge has a total 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, $59. So still a ways to go here. What do we have left here? 5, 10, 11, 12, 13. Should I just add this money in here? Let's do it. So what did I say? $13? Yeah, so let's do 3. And then 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So we got a little bit more progress here in this challenge, getting it a little bit closer to the end. Now what do we have total in here? 50, 55, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72. So we just need $11 more to finish this challenge. Got us a little bit closer today by kind of skewing things around a little bit. I know that to some of you that probably defeats the purpose of the randomizer if I'm just going to put the money wherever I want anyway, but in this case, I definitely wanted to finish some challenges and give some other ones a little bit more of a step forward, so I don't feel too bad about it. Like I said, they're my challenges. I can do what I want. All right, let me get these back in here. So next week we will start Simply the Zest here. Very excited to give that challenge some love. Number 2, still working on this Snow Gardener 307 one, but we made some progress today. Number 3, we got a brand new stuff and budget challenge to start next week, and you guys know how much I love unicorns, so I'm excited to continue with the unicorn theme. Still got a long way to go here on this One Frugal Introvert challenge. Starting a new Kimmy's Budget challenge. You guys know how much I love her. Make sure you check out her Etsy shop and her YouTube channel. And then this One Frugal Introvert has just a handful of spaces left. So that is it for this video. Thank you so much for joining me today, watching, and seeing me make some progress here. Added some money to the Ding 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 challenge, which I'm super excited about. So yeah, I appreciate your support. Having you here definitely keeps me motivated to keep on keeping on with these savings challenges and meeting my financial goals. So I appreciate it, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!